Agatha, help! Agatha!
But confidence. You can't just stand up and assume you can stay here. I told you over the phone I have no money to look after you. And your child is so sick.
Agatha, I can't continue living a life with no future. No development, no plans, nothing. I came with my vegetables from store. If I get to sell them, I'll have enough money to start vegetable business here.
Let's get the child to the hospital.
No, I have no money. But I have some herbal medicine I've been using. It works, actually.
Confidence. Stop being blind. You have been making money from selling vegetables. You should have used that to pay for your child's treatment.
That money is for the next season's planting.
Part of why people farm is so that they can use that money for such emergencies. We should sell the vegetables to pay for the child's treatment.
And how will I survive if I use all the money to pay medical bills?
Right now, my priority is to get the two of you to a Nursery for medical help.
Yes, and the most important thing is, you know, with these horticulture products, we can actually Daughter.
I'm sorry for coming late yesterday.
Okay, as I was saying, the idea of value addition seems simple, but this we have to do it together.
Yes.
We get better results when we work with each other. Could be a family, could be lovers, friends, or VSLA group.
Actually, we are packing dried crisps from orange fleshed sweet potatoes as one of our addition product.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
We can actually package dried kale, carrots, and fruits.
I actually believe we can achieve our dreams together if we improve on our farming practices and also looking at farming as a business.
Yes. And with horticulture, it takes a very short time to grow. Yeah, that helps us to get constant supply of the vegetables. And once we go that road, there's no turning back.
We actually won't stop there. We have to go into climate-smart agriculture. This means practices like irrigation, using improved seed and fertilizer. That way we have a variety of vegetables for the market, and it will be a good group experience for all of us.
To add on that, the irrigation startup kits are already here. For the VSLA.
Yes.
So nice.
I have an emergency. I need you to come with me right now.
What is it? It's okay. I'll come with you, Esther.
Okay. Trinity, please make a follow-up on the juice extractor machine, and I think we need to have another meeting to demonstrate how best we can use this machine for the horticultural product.
Yes. Okay, Esther, your bag. Esther, your bag.
Oh, your bag. Thank you. So what?
What is it to talk about? Shaka and I have been under a lot of speculation. I thought he had saved enough money to lend me so I could join into your value addition. But no, he had nothing. Can you imagine? He is back to driving this taxi. In this modern day and age, we are still trying to survive. Shaka,
What?
wake up.
Why am I here?
Hold on. Extend, push, go. I heard you talking about making long-term goals to the VSLA people, how it has worked for you and your spouse. If that is so, I am sure it will work for us too. Oh, here. I want you to write our long-term goals for us. I can't write, and I've never seen Shaka write. No, this is serious. We have been together for a long time. It's time for us to start planning and discuss about family resources together.
What is it that you really want to discuss?
Do you remember when I sold the produce to Agri cheaply?
Yes.
You complained.
Yes.
But if we were working together, we wouldn't have had that problem. These people are going for work to value addition. Value addition. But for you, you are here. Driving this taxi where I found you a long time ago. Shaka, where are you headed in life? Huh?
Gabriel, hi.
Hey,
I'm looking for a commercial juice crusher. You know, very soon the youths of the VSLA will be harvesting their horticulture products. So I want to make different kinds of juices and sell them at my new lounge.
that is thinking outside the box.
And I've also been wondering, how can I increase the shelf life of these tomatoes? So maybe I can make like a tomato paste. But I've also been told that if I add molondo to the juice, it's good for energy boost.
That's a very great idea.
I don't even know why you men are so shy to get it. Do you also shy away from buying it?
Gabriel. Personally, I have never found a reason to use it. Hey, Sabrina.
Yeah, I had come to check if you have the energy to come and talk to the VSLA youths about soil testing. Yeah, these people need...
Which people?
She's talking
The
to...
SACCO are actually encouraging us to supply them with more produce value addition projects. And I know one thing we need is a lesson on soil testing. Yeah, different vegetables need different soil types. It's you who told me that.
Yeah, of course, I did. And, you know, I have more than enough time for you.
Okay.
Whenever you... So,
good.
Hey, Trinity, I don't sell those juice crushers, but I can tell you it's a brilliant idea. It will work for you. For now, I have to go and talk to Isabella's people.
Can I come with you? Maybe I have one thing or two to talk about the right soil to grow this molondo.
So,
This is not good. The child is so weak and the diarrhea doesn't make it any better. This is not a good sign. But why is the baby very underweight? What have you been feeding him on?
My child has been eating very well. He has no problem with food.
The issue is not eating, but what nutrients are in the foods that you feed him on?
Wait, I don't understand. All my children have fed what he has been feeding on. Okay, at some point they experienced the same, but they eventually became fine. I think it is the father's blood. Their father's blood is bad.
This is no time to argue. Accept your sick and hysterical health. You
Agatha.
had money, but you wasted all of it in traditional medicine.
Agatha, are you trying to say I made my child sick?
This is no time or place to begin blaming each other. You know what? I think I need to take the two of you under my care. It's true. You grow vegetables and sell them, but surely the two of you haven't fed on any of them.
They're for selling.
Are you listening to your self-confidence? This baby is not fine. Jenny, get me a cup.
What's with the baby?
It's not fine.
So, when we are planting vegetables, we are always in a hurry to cultivate the soil, forgetting the importance of testing the soil. You know? It's like, you know, meeting a girl that you've liked for a long time. Now you meet her for the first time. You're going to say hi. Just to taste and see, you know, how they shall respond to your greetings. So that is soil. When you plant your vegetables in that soil before you test it, it's like a stranger coming out of the blue and they kiss you. What will you do?
I think it depends on how cute and handsome the stranger looks.
I would slap his handsomeness out.
So that is how the soil is going to reject and destroy your seedlings or seeds. It is important to test this soil and know which nutrients it has and which it doesn't have. That helps you determine the type of fertilizers that you're going to use and the quantity of fertilizers you're going to put in this soil. Yeah? If your soil is high on alkaline, your plants will not absorb the nutrients well enough. So in romantic terms, that is what you would call a cold reception. Cold heart, no love. Same thing for the acidity.
The soil has to be good, just warm enough to love your plants. Gabriel, don't forget to tell them, a soil test helps you to measure the texture and the structure of the soil. How much nutrients you need to add to the soil, which ones are lacking, and how much compost a gardener needs to add to his soil. We don't want poor looking vegetables, especially during the dry season.
We need to discuss and manage our resources. Start saving. Have a healthy meal for a day and not worry about tomorrow. Have a better shelter and not wait for the heavy rains to sweep us off.
Are you trying to tell me that what I've been providing is nothing? That was sleeping under a mango tree?
Yes, but those are your own words. If you think that you have not been providing, our hand to mouth is food that we eat. But for how long? We might not be living under a tree. But when are we going to have a better shelter?
Let me read some of our goals. There's need to reduce on losses, especially after harvesting. So that means we need to start thinking about a granary.
Where will the money to build a granary come from?
The horticulture business I will start. But also I need to benefit from these people's value addition. So that we can open up a joint savings account.
You do what you want.
Then let's plan. Let's start working together. Because we need to have a good savings culture.
How are you going to start saving on a rumbling stomach?
By starting small. A shilling a day. Set up financial goals. It's going to be fun, Shaka. What do you think?
Start writing. You start writing.
Okay.
So, when it comes to setting up the nursery, first and foremost, you're going to have to clear all the vegetation and the weeds. Yeah? Yes. And dig it so well so that there are no lumps left on the ground. See? So when you're done with that, you lift it 15 to 20 centimeters off the ground and make it 1 meter wide.
It seems like everyone is focusing on the cultivation of the crop, but I think we're overlooking something.
Which is?
If you've ever cherished something, you must protect it. And seeing what you're trying to set up here, I don't see anyone talking about fencing the farm.
We don't have an issue with rodents here.
But why suffer losses when you can take measure? I know a fence might look ugly for your farm, but it's very important. You'll be amazed how quickly animals can destroy your farm.
If you put it that way, then I'll front the idea to the members.
It's an endless battle trying to protect your garden from animals. So I think you need to face both up and down.
Isn't that too extreme?
It may not be important to you protecting what you love, but maybe if you ask your fellow members, you'll see the importance.
Are you talking about fencing the farm, or are you actually talking about fencing Gabriel from any eventualities?
You tell me. The two of you have been smiling around like lovers.
I am very single now, and I would like to keep it that way. Actually, I invited the two of you here so that you could try out your luck. Who knows? You could be planting more than just vegetables this year.
You can mix horticulture with animal husbandry.
I have talked to the father. He said he'll be coming to pick the child's body for burial once he has fundraised. But he's bitter and he doesn't want to meet confidence.
Okay, even if he's spitting fire, you need to make him understand that confidence did not cause the death of their child. Okay, the child was feeding on a lot of food, but with no nutritional value, and the complications led to his death. Yes, he was underweight, which is very avoidable. Malnourished children like the late usually suffer from childhood diseases like diarrhea. Children under 5 years usually die because of poor nutritional choices. Yes.
It is hard to understand how people make money out of selling all their goods, especially the nutritious ones, while the people working in the gardens are poorly fed, sick, and very weak. People need to change their attitude. All this food we get from the garden is supposed to be fed on the family first. Then the surplus, you can sell and make money.
But does she look like there's any savings even? And now she's here to disturb families and friends. I thought we'd do farming to save us on such a day.
Well, if she doesn't have money, how are we going to transport the dead body to the mortuary? Or even take her herself to the health center?
Could we sell the vegetables she brought? She had earlier talked of selling them to start a vegetable business here.
Well, I don't think we have a choice.
Okay, you know what? I'll leave the two of you to that. Let me try and get a car to take this woman to hospital. She's not fine herself.
Technically, all you need for farming is the right type of seeds, the soil, the sun, and the water. You know, your hard work is going to be made easier by using the right tools. So, the basic tools, a shovel, a fork, a trowel, and a weeder for better farming practices. Yeah.
What does this do? I think it will look really beautiful in my kitchen.
Trinity, this is not a utensil. This is a weeder. A weeder has spikes. You drive these spikes into the ground, it will grab the roots and the weed, and you will have them out.
It seems like the best tool when separating the weak seedling from the strong ones.
A hand trowel is a must-have. This is a trowel. Yeah, this will help you dig up the soil and turn the soil, and it is also important when you're transferring the seedlings.
Gabriel, I'm also really good with tools.
Trinity. Why do you like trivializing everything? If this is not important for you, it is important for the youth. I'm done. Finish this up.
So what Gabriel was saying,
It's finally the end of the day, but you guys have to remember that your resources have to catch up to your goals so that you're both in a position of growing your agriculture business by the end of the year.
Very, very good. I regret why I didn't have this information earlier. I'm actually going to be putting aside a fund so that we can be contributing together to build that granary.
Oh, I wrote that down here. But also, you don't need to save only when you have.
Now, I'm also going to be joining you on the farm, but we're going to be on our plot of land, not the one Agri gave us to use.
Still, if you pay your debts and reduce on your costs, then you'll be able to do that.
I will be giving you the money from this official job.
All the money.
Step by step, baby steps. She's happy with that.
Food preservation. She's the one who's good at that.
Okay.
I'm going to be giving you money to start buying and preserving the food to sell when it is out of season.
As long as we agree on that, me, I am happy.
I like this planning thing.
Yeah, finally.
Trinity. Yella. Let me first go and get this money.
Okay.
I can't believe she has all these nutritious foods, yet she's not feeding herself or even the children. How many mothers are going to lose their children because they lack a balanced diet? Something has to be done. Anyway, I don't blame her. Everyone in this community has to learn how to keep healthy. We need to keep track of our own health, especially that of our children, by eating right.
Well, you should be telling that to Confidence, not I.
Agatha. Agatha, this concerns you too. What just happened to Confidence is happening to many families in this country. All this malnutrition is preventable.
We don't have a nearby health center. Women don't have transport.
Then why do we farm? We farm so we can take care of our own families. And planning transport to a health center is taking care of a family. Now, every time you visit Confidence, make sure she's eating a balanced diet and explain to her why she's doing that.
Gabriel, I'm sorry.
Trinity.
I'm sorry.
You didn't just ruin a chance for the youth to learn something. You took away their only opportunity for working together.
I misjudged everything, but that shouldn't deter you from being their mentor. They still need to be guided into good horticulture opportunities.
Trinity, the youth have a very short attention span. Every chance I get to school them, I do my best and I try to make it fun.
I can make it up to you. Okay, with your support. I want you to come back on and finish what you started, please.
But you have to behave. You're not Isabella.
I get it.
Hey, Chaka! Let me look.